Hospital. I'm going for my HSG. A little bit nervous, and I'll probably look a bit silly with my phone, so I'll leave it there for now. Wish me luck. Here we are again. Just emptied my bladder, but I'm actually, sorry, too much info. I'm actually still spotting from Wednesday, so I don't know if they're going to do it or not. But just tell them when I'm in there. I forgot to take my painkillers. So I'm crapping myself because I'm worried about it being painful, because it was on Wednesday, it was quite sore, and that was with painkillers, so I'm a bit scared. I don't want to go in now, especially not walking around the hospital like this. But anyway, I'll let you know. Hi. Sorry for the dodgy phone angle. I've got my phone perched on the dashboard. My hands are free to drive. Chinny angle. Yeah, I've just, don't know why I'm so happy. I've just been back from the hospital. I'm on the way back from the hospital. They put me on this big table, not like the hycosy on Wednesday. It was a bit more like, a bit more scary. As I just showed you. Hopefully I've put the clip in. Yeah, they put the dye into my cervix, which was really painful because obviously I've only just had that done on Wednesday, so it was a little bit like tender. He immediately said it is filling up the left tube, and I was like, of course it is. Of course. He said that he showed me actually the picture, I'm rambling. The right tube had, I could see the clips on the little tube. I could see how tiny the tube was, and yeah, the clips were in the right place. And the left tube, I could see from, if you imagine from the uterus, the tube from the uterus was filling up with water, and then there was a bit of a blockage where there was filling up with dye normally, and then there was a bit of obviously a partial blockage where it would then got really fat, hydrosalpinx, yeah, so basically, and then on the screen we saw that the two clips that the doctor put in for my laparoscopy were about that far away from the tubes, as in missed the tubes completely. So yeah, he said that the right tube was successfully clipped, and the left tube, he thought that he'd done one edge of it, but the other side was filled with adhesions, or covered with adhesions, so he wasn't sure whether it was successful or not. But looking on the x-ray, and if I could get a picture of it, I couldn't get one today, but I will show you eventually. Yeah, there's like the tube and then two floating clips, random clips. So yeah, he's not been successful, not his fault, but he's not been successful to clip the left tube, and also because there's fluid coming from somewhere, often they think, or he thinks, he doesn't know where else it would come from, he thinks that it's probably coming from the tube. So yeah, I always, oh well, I didn't realise, but my tubes were never blocked by the uterus, it was always by the ovary. So the fluid was able to go up into the tube, and yeah, that's what they saw on the screen. So unless they drain the fluid at, obviously there's only one tube now that's got hydrosalpinx because the other one's blocked. So we've only got one issue to deal with. Obviously, if they can drain the fluid at egg collection, that would help. But he said that that's not really going to work, because it will just fill up again, you know, and sorry, the camera's moving. But also I said to him, oh, maybe this consultant might ask me to have that Essure procedure where they put the coil, similar to 8 kids who's counting, obviously 9 kids now, but yeah, she had the Essure procedure, but that was just to sterilise herself from having more kids. But yeah, you can have a coil put up to the tube that meets the uterus, and eventually the scarring will kind of block it up, and the coil, obviously, scarring would come over it and block it up. So then that, I didn't really want to have that, because I heard that you can, by having something metal near your uterus can also be not very good when it comes to having IVF and making it a hostile environment. But if it means that I've got to balance it. Do I want a hydrosalping because it's possibly dripping, could be toxic, or possible issues with an Essure coil sticking, you know, being near to the entrance of the uterus. I don't know what's best. I don't know, I'm just guessing that's what they'll say, but I can't see that I've got any other options apart from actually having the tubes out by surgery. But that is a very sort of tricky procedure considering I've had, you know, bowel issues or whatever. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, because I don't know. Obviously it's just one tube, so. But yeah, I'm totally rambling because I'm I'm not half concentrating, I'm trying to concentrate on driving. I'm now going to take over from my friend who was looking after Owen for me. And yeah, Google some things, Google some options, and maybe Google the Essure procedure and see whether I think it's a like a viable option for me. But yeah, thanks for all your well wishes. I really appreciate it. I'm sending out massive loves to TTC Lisa Marie, because we're trying to will her follicles to grow, because otherwise her cycle's going to be abandoned, and she was donated some meds and Gonorrhea and all things like that for people in the community, and it would be a massive waste and obviously heartbreaking for her. So please, she knows I'm thinking about her anyway, and I'm just willing my luck over YouTube. And I've got to go because this road's really bumpy and the camera's going all over the place, and yeah. I'll talk to you all soon. Oh, I also had antibiotics in a drip because of the fact that some of the diet went into my tubes and you can cause infection. So yeah, that's why it's taking a bit longer today. But yeah, thanks for your well wishes, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.